If I can turn now just briefly to Deepika ji, who has a cultured and a creative journey to be with us today. She is, I think, an art and a museum curator, was that?
Yes, today I'm going to use my historian hat rather. So I think everybody gave a rather conceptual idea of economics within the feminine, with feminine ideas. I'm going to bring it back to earth because however profound and poetic and beautiful these ideas are about the fact that the world is created as part feminine and part masculine, in effect, all economic systems have been largely masculine. So as a historian, I can pretty much say that great ideas, but in practice, it's mostly very masculine ideas of how goods are acquired and traded and how power rests with money and the trading of money. Having said that, Western ideas of how, I'm going to talk about a very mundane aspect of female ownership of property in India. And as an early modern historian, I find it profoundly, people do make claims rather, oh yes, women used to hold property in India. But the idea is somehow that the ownership of property became a thing for women when Western universalism and colonial ideas of female individualness came into the country. This is completely untrue. In fact, one of the first impacts of colonial domination over India's economic system was to take away feminine land ownership, especially when females were large estate holders. The other thing is that the normal economic system was not based on utilitarian profit. This is a capitalist input that was brought in, particularly by the East India Company and other Western trading companies. And the economic model was much more about making sure that everybody present within a particular system, when it is considered a closed system, had something to do and were getting their particular part of the entire economic enterprise, the village or the town or the kingdom. And that was not considered to be an inefficient system. When colonial terms of measurement came about economic efficiency, this was regarded to be extremely wasteful. Unfortunately, this colonial view of economic utilitarianism has continued, and we continue to look at the world in terms of GDP, rather than what we are beginning to do now, which is look at it in the terms of well-being, which I understand New Zealand is going to start looking at in the future.
Thank you so much. And Bhutan as well. I think they're moving from a GDP model to a gross domestic happiness model.